Okay, welcome to the very first episode of ID10 Tango. But, Frayne, I have a fact for you. Did you know that bacon is delicious, even when uncooked? But especially if it's Kevin Bacon.
I don't even know where to go with that one.
Well, I mean...
bacon's always delicious, and, Kevin Bacon's just incredible in himself.
But, how many girls like bacon?
Well, Muslim girls probably not. But, any other girls would probably love bacon, especially if they're American. So.
Well, can a vegan really be held accountable for their actions if they're watching Kevin Bacon? Or what if a vegan blew Kevin Bacon? It's a paradox.
It's actually tofu.
It's pure protein. You fucking stop it.
His name's Kevin Tofu to me.
Anyways, I don't know why that fact came up out of nowhere, but I am Dustin Spooner, and we have...
I am Sean Frayne.
And this is, like I said, it's the very first one of our podcasts. We've been wanting to do one for a while. We are, relative bigwigs in the world of people not knowing who the fuck we are. Find us on Facebook. I'm pretty public. I don't think I have a private setting.
I don't think I have one either, but I don't post much, so sorry.
I don't post anything on Facebook, but I do post on Instagram.
Post on Instagram sometimes, but I'm more likely to just send random people memes.
But the meme game is on point. But I believe Instagram actually, luckily, is a segue to what we're going to talk about today, which is Instagram hoes. And Instagram hoes are... Alright, he's pulling out his phone because we're going to have to look for Instagram hoes. We're not going to say any names. Yeah, instantly, it's right on there. We're not going to say any names because then we'll get sued and I don't have money. So,
It's hard to knock some of them, though, because they're actually really pretty. But the worst kind of Instagram hoes are the ones, like the workout girls that only work on their booty, but they do the weirdest stuff on the wrong equipment to get it.
And I know for a fact, their name, they all have to have fitness in it. If you don't have fitness in it, you're not getting abs. That's just the law.
Yeah, if your Instagram name isn't your first name, last name with fit at the end, you're obviously not even in shape. So you should stop trying.
I actually stopped following a girl named Allie because, I'm sorry, what? It's just first name, last name? You're not Allie Fitness Hagelmeister? Like, that's just ridiculous.
Oh, we're name dropping here.
Well, I don't know an Allie Hagelmeister, but first off, Hagelmeister sounds like a great last name.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to knock on any Allies because, probably our only listener right now is an Allie. She's like, oh my God, they're talking about me. I should go put fitness in my name. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because we
will unfollow you.
Absolutely. We see these girls, and first off, like you said, it's the fitness girls. They're doing the booty stuff where they're doing like kickbacks and stuff like that, and I'm like, all right.
I watched it. Like, so the pull-up machine that like helps with pull-ups.
Yeah, I use it all the time because I'm weak as shit.
Yeah, so I saw one this morning where it was she got all the way up, like she was about to start doing pull-ups, and then she starts doing like step-ups on it, like pushing down with her leg, and it rides back up. So it's like I don't know. So I get where some of these workouts would work. And
step-ups. Of course, step-ups and squats.
But there's other machines to use that are specifically, like you just said, step-ups. So this is a pull-up machine.
But that's the thing. There's two machines they have to use. Oh, I'm sorry, three. The floor, right? Because you have to be able to stand. A step-up, so a box. And then they've bypassed all machinery and just got bands. They only use bands. If you don't have bands and you're a fitness model, then you're not a fitness model. I think that's like law.
Bands or barbells? Like the pre-weighted barbells?
Oh yeah. I do like those, but those are mainly for like curls and stuff because again, weak. I think the problem I really have is the ones that pretend like they've been cooking, when I see the food,
And it's a pan full of Skittles.
I'm not. That's Marshawn Lynch.
For what?
Oh, dude, Marshawn Lynch, you don't know? He loves Skittles. He eats Skittles constantly.
Well, you never saw that picture?
No, I never saw that picture.
It's like literally a picture of a fitness model saying cooking for Bay, and she got a frying pan full of fucking like Skittles in it.
Huh.
I mean, she's in her underwear, so it's acceptable. But
Well, yeah, but
Sorry.
but that's where I get mad, because it's like, all right, you're frying chicken. I don't see you out on the grill, so you have to be frying the chicken because it's in a pan, right? And you're going to be cooking in your underwear? I'm sorry, but that grease is going to pop, and then you're going to have scars all over your body. I mean,
I gotta cook in my Sophies all the time, but I also wear a shirt.
you also wear a shirt.
That's where it's gonna go.
Yeah, it's going to hit like the chesticle area or the stomach or the arms. But these girls, I mean, I don't know if they... Like, I've been in the military for 12 years, and I still don't fry bacon without a shirt. Like,
Yeah.
that's just...
No, the last bacon I tried to fry was all fat, and like I literally just pulled off the bacon. I got a strip of fat, and the actual bacon, the inch of bacon was stuck to the rest of the other bacon.
Oh.
Yeah. But what I was gonna ask is, do you think we're mad because we're jealous we don't have their booty? Or are we mad because they're doing the wrong things on the wrong machines? Or both?
I think it's just one of those, you know, everyone, and all of them say the exact same thing. Love yourself, love your body. And it's like, you didn't get your body by doing those 3 exercises. Only 3 exercises I've ever seen you do. Right?
Yeah.
And this is literally your only job. That's why when you know, I've wanted to look like The Rock, of course, like every other male in the world has wanted to look like The Rock, with the exception of Juji Mufu, who is, you know, wait, God be praised. But I know that I can't. I don't have, like, he does like 50 minutes of cardio, goes and eats breakfast, which is like a 7,000 calorie breakfast, and then goes to work out. I have to work. And I understand he gets up early, so I cannot knock on The Rock. But that's his job, right?
Nah, no.
Well, no, here's the thing.
It's not his only job.
Well, no, that's not his only job. But the thing is, I think with The Rock, he's doing so much stuff that I'm more amazed he's able to keep his, like, regimen. Like, he's in everything. You know what I mean? Like, but they're not in, like, a movie, a TV show. They're doing all this other stuff. He's running all this extra stuff. But, you know, they could be just as big as him. But they're not. That's their job, is to do that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think, I mean, yeah. It's just one of those things. It's like, if you're making money, like, doing all of this stuff, you know, like the guys doing podcasts. If you're making money, this is what you should be best at doing.
Focusing your life on
You're
it.
focusing on your life at one thing, you know? I focused my life a long time ago on just getting as fat as fucking possible. And I'm doing well.
See, I focused my life on, you know, losing the fat I gained. And I'm getting there.
Well, I mean, I did cardio today.
Oh.
I am working on it. But that's the thing. Have you seen any of these Instagram girls do cardio?
Only in my bed. No. All they do is a mediocre weight on the wrong machine.
Yeah.
To get a booty, and then they pose in some senseless pose, I guess you could say, and
Yeah.
put the same caption as the day before with slightly different words.
Yeah. I think that, you know, it's a dual-edged sword, right? Dual-edged sword, Jesus Christ. It's a double-bladed sword, right? Because if this hot girl goes in and she's wearing booty shorts and just a sports bra, and she's working out and just doing the absolute wrong stuff, but she's an Instagram model, everyone's like, oh my God, it's so amazing. But I go in there and I'm just fucking off, and I'm over here doing
You're a lazy piece of shit.
I'm doing the right stuff, and I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm a lazy piece of shit. Oh God, he didn't even try to look up how to do that. It's like, no, well, first off, I don't care. Like, let's just get that out of the way. I do not care. I post on Instagram just because, I'm trying to get, a modeling career, an acting career going.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm gonna hit it big. By the way, I look exactly like Jack Black. I just want everyone to know this. All right, I look just like him. So if he's looking for like a son, someone to play him as a young Jack Black, I am down.
Son, you guys aren't much different in age, are you?
I don't really know how old he is. I just turned 31 Saturday. So, all right.
I mean, what?
You're not even 21 yet. I'm over here enjoying a beer. You're having apple juice.
It's green tea.
Oh, my bad. I'm being healthy. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm drinking healthy. I have a gallon of green tea a day. It's no big deal. All right, but so on the other end of the spectrum, where it's the non-fitness models, I have big bones, or big is beautiful. How big is beautiful? You're literally falling over yourself.
Yeah,
and you can't breathe.
You're
just lazy.
I'm down for everyone being happy with themselves, because it took me, fuck it. I was always happy with myself. I don't care. I bully other people. I bully the bullies because they think they could make fun of me when my family's been doing it for 31 years. My family just, 2 days ago, called me up to tell me about how they roasted another family member because they were so proud of it. That's how I grew up. We've just been roasting each other forever, so it doesn't affect me. But, like I said, I'm down for everyone loving their body, but at some point, health becomes an issue.
Mm-hmm.
And
if you're about to stroke out, because if you're about to reach for an apple for the first time in the past 10 years and you're about to stroke out doing it, that's probably a sign you should lose some weight.
Yeah, probably.
Not only is it what the fuck, it's bad for you too. So if you think being 300 pounds is beautiful, then that's good on you. We should also take into consideration the long-term effects of that. Yeah,
exactly. And that's where I have a problem with the Instagram models, because if these girls are they're young girls watching it. If these girls are trying to actually get healthy and they're doing what the Instagram models are doing, it's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Instagram models are doing more stuff. It's the same thing with
the Instagram models are already at a certain point in their life where those workouts are just additional little extra things they can be doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're trying to change your life and lose 100 pounds, then you should be on a treadmill. You should be taking in more protein, working with moderate weights, and not doing what they're doing. You should be using the machines the right way.
Yeah, and that's where I think all right, I'm going to cross into a realm. CrossFit. All right? I think that if CrossFit is done correctly and it can help people lose a whole bunch of weight, then that's great. But I just recently found out how much the CrossFit Games guys, the premier guys, work out a day. It's 5 sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's their job. And everyone's like, oh, I'm going to go to CrossFit and get like them.
No, you're not.
Dave from accounting, I'm sorry, but the numbers don't add up. You see what I did there? Stat joke.
Well, first of all, coming from just a regular lifter standpoint, if I even try to do more than 3 cleans at once, I'm probably going to die.
Yeah, well,
CrossFit's hard. It's a good combination of weightlifting your what you can move to past your body weight, and doing it in a constant cycle, and then moving on to more things. So it's hard. It takes your breath away. It exhausts you. So I just stick to my lifting, but
which has always confused me because I've watched the CrossFit Games because it is intriguing watching all these dudes go out there and just absolutely murder some stuff. But then some of them don't work on cardio. But you're like, how are you out of breath already? You literally
this whole thing is cardio.
The whole thing is cardio. Your heart's probably healthier than mine. Well, most people's heart's healthier than mine. So yeah, but it's just one of those things. You're like, oh man. But that's the thing. I'd rather look at CrossFitters, even though they're a cult, than I would an Instagram model, because they are definitely a cult.
Oh yeah.
They all talk to each other. It's all the only people they talk to. But I just kind of It's gonna sound creepy as hell. I like their smiles because all of them have beautiful teeth.
Yeah,
I don't, and you know, let's get this out of the way. I don't want it to where it's like in a jar, but
here's my gums.
yeah, I'm coming for you.
You want a gum job?
But it's just one of those things. It's like, oh man, I really don't want to, you know, have to see this, and I know for a fact you're not eating that. You know, that's why I follow guys that do the flexible meal plan stuff, because I haven't tried it yet because I still eat like an asshole. But you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, all right, you know, let's see what we could do instead of just doing these 4 things. And are there guy Instagram models?
Guy Instagram model?
Like fitness model dudes? I mean,
alright, so I'd say yes. I mean, like, I don't really like glance at them. Like, if I see a video of a dude that's working out, I mean, I'm far less likely to watch it than a girl because, you know, I'm straight.
I'm actually kind of the opposite because I want to see what they're doing.
Right. So, I mean, see a sexy girl, I want to watch it. But like a guy, so there's always this one I see on one of the workout pages I follow, and you know he's in great shape, and it's always him or another guy they tell you to follow to get a workout routine. So I watch some of the things he does because he does some pretty good chest workouts and leg workouts. But you know, it goes back to the same thing though. Some of them do some, between guys and girls, some of them do some weird stuff for results. Where like you probably could look it up and peg it as an actual like workout, but for like based off what I do, just like the simple things, it's weird to see.
Yeah, I actually just looked on my Instagram, and one of the people that just liked one of my photos is an Instagram model. That's a dude. So I have that going for me. But like this picture right here, he's got like, I don't know if it's fish. Is that fish or pork? It's something. I don't know. But he's holding it and he's you know, he's flexing. Like, I understand you know,
salmon.
it's, yeah, but that's the thing is like, that's not necessarily motivation. Motivation is...
No, motivation is like waking up and seeing a Derek White video of his...
By the way, congratulations to Derek White.
Yeah, congratulations to Derek White.
Yeah.
I found out yesterday because he said there was a picture of an Air Force uniform with certain rank on it that I'm not going to disclose, but I said White out. I was like, what the hell?
I have it pulled up right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna
read any names or ranks but you know, congratulations to Derek White. But my inspiration is, you know, waking up to him, who, you know, he's an amputee and he's in better shape than I am, and he's always putting up more weight than I can and grinding harder than I ever have. So he's the one that gets me rolling out of bed into the gym in the morning.
Yeah, that's that motivation that people actually need.
Also, the music he puts in his videos really gets me going.
True.
Some nice screamo in the morning to wake you up.
Yeah, it's just something that, like, you know, it's the same thing with like Juji Mufu. You know, he's not.
He's crazy.
He's crazy, and I love it. Like, I want to go just, you know, weirdly dance in the middle of the gym and then lift 1,000 pounds. You know, eventually I'll get to 1,000 pound club. We're gonna get into that later because I know you want to talk about it.
No. I thought you meant the deadlift 1,000 pounds.
No.
I was going to say Brian Shaw just did.
Well, Brian Shaw's also been working out a lot harder than me, and he is
the strongest man in the world.
Yeah, but he's also like super nice from what I've seen on the videos.
Yeah, he's actually from what I've seen of him, he's actually a really good guy.
I think all of those guys are probably like the nicest dudes in the world.
Eddie Hall, Thor Johnson.
Yeah, I mean they're probably the nicest guy because they're actually going out there and their motivations, you know, high. It's the same
motivation's
thing.
high, and they put up a lot of weight all the time, so you know that's their stress reliever.
Yeah, and you know, like again, Derek White and Juji Mufu, they aren't out there trying to sell. I think this is really what I'm getting down to. They aren't out there trying to sell something, as where all the Instagram models are like, oh, follow me and pay me this money for this workout.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they're trying to all make businesses, but whenever you inflation's a bitch because all these people are doing the exact same stuff. You know,
Mhm.
they're just changing it up. Instead of doing abs on a Thursday, they're doing it on a Wednesday.
And different clothes.
Yeah, and that's all it is. But they're not actually, you know, they're like, oh, I'll give you, you know, a customized meal plan. Customized meal plan? Come sit down with me and give me this customized meal plan, because you don't know what I like.
I don't want your meal plan anyways. I got my own meal plan.
Yeah.
I know what I need to take in. I know the amount of the calories, fats, protein I need to take in. So I go to the store and I look at everything and I get what I think I need. And it's worked so far. 30 pounds down.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm still.
You know, when particular people call you fat to other people's face, you know. It doesn't-
Oh yeah. People call me fat straight to my face, and I'm like, that's convenient because I could probably outwork you right now.
Yeah.
I could probably outwork half our people that we work with.
We do.
Easily.
Those extra 4 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just but it's one of those things. It's like, I think all you're trying to do is you're trying to sell a product, and you're all coming across the exact same way. Change it up. You know what I mean? Change it up. Actually bring on a person who's not that in shape. And then over the course of the 6 weeks that you want me to come and buy your stuff, you post about them with them, you know.
And don't make it like those people that post, you know, the 12-day workout cycle that works and all the 12 pictures of them sucking in their gut.
Oh yeah, I get sucked in my gut too, and I look like
tattoos,
like an old school fighter.
Their tattoos are a little bit more filled in, so the shadows are covered.
True, and that's the other thing with Instagram. You can trust nothing.
You can filter everything.
No, I can filter life. I mean, I do.
My whole life is through a black and white filter through Google Paint.
Well, that's also because you're like super depressed, but that's a whole different reason.
No, I'm not. Well, I don't know.
You're not depressed. You're not depressed.
That self prescribed depression and anxiety that everybody else has.
Oh God, I am just so sick of hearing.
I'm anxious. Does anybody know anything to cure anxiety? Have you actually gone to a doctor and sat down and they're like, or a psychiatrist, and they've sat you down and been like, we ran some tests and you're depressed or anxious. Here's some medications. Here's some of this. Or are you just going on Google being like,
yeah,
I feel this way. What's that? And it says anxiety, so you just say I'm anxious. You're just trying to get attention. Deal with it. Deal with it your own way, and don't post on Facebook that you want cures for anxiety. Accept the fact that I get anxious sometimes. It happens. We're humans. But I don't go on Facebook saying, "What's the cure for anxiety? I'm so stressed out. Oh my God!" No. You sit down. You think of it, and you think of ways to deal with it, and you deal with it.
Yeah, that's how you
nobody else's problem.
That's how you get stronger as a person. You know, like
mentally, physically, emotionally.
Yeah, there have been times where I just have been like, I really don't know if I want to do this, and it's become a problem, and then I just am like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to do it anyways, and then I just have the best time of my life.
That's the greatest quote of my life. The 3 words. Butt fuck it.
Butt fuck it, dude.
I mean, it could be 2 T's or 1. Butt fuck it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, if that's being said to you with 2 T's, then you need to...
Well, no, I'm not. It's my quote. I'm saying it to people.
No, I understand that, but, I have no problem if you're down with that. I mean, I'm just saying...
Depends what they look like.
Well, Instagram models, they can look like anything nowadays.
Okay.
But that...
back on the course.
Yeah, back onto it. Instagram, I think, it's cool. It's cool because you can interact with people that you wouldn't normally interact with. But I think at the same time, it's not just fitness models that are kind of ruining it. It is the bots and the email for booking girls.
Oh, the ones that give you random likes, and you're like, oh, she's kind of cute, and you go to it. It's like, you want to see me naked?
Oh yeah,
swipe up on this story to get my private snap.
It's the Instagram hose, And first off, I know your bots. No one's that hot is following me.
Yeah, I've swiped up on your story.
With the exception of my fiance, because I know she's going to listen to this.
Oh jeez.
Hi.
Faye.
Yeah, Faye.
Hi, Faye.
So it's one of those things where it's like it's like, all right, you're following me for about a week, and then I don't follow you back, so I instantly don't have that follower anymore. Because it's one of those things. It's the same thing with the Instagram. Fitness models, I don't know why I keep saying Instagram, they already know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The fitness models is they follow you, and then you follow them, and they stop following you, because they don't need to follow you. They're supposed to look like they don't need to follow people. Oh, I have, 1.4 million followers, and I only follow, like, 50 people. And it's like, all right,
You
first
actually
off...
have that many friends.
Yeah. Like, 50 people, that seems like a lot. What is it, your producer? Your photographer, your 4 friends that you have to hang out with because they're also Instagram models. And it's
Your fake Instagram friend that you comment on all the time, but in all reality you hate her. Oh, you look so good, dumb bitch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Those are the best. I actually like starting fights on Instagram. I think that's, it's just like...
Forget social media, I just like to start fights.
Well, yeah, I mean, I like starting fights anyways, but yeah, I think that Instagram just it just cracks me up because people do get butthurt about, like, nothing. So, and I think that, I think the thing is with Instagram, it's like, that it's a catfish. There's no way you don't know this girl is a catfish. She's 25 years old, just got an Instagram, and has 2 pictures up. Okay, bullshit. What 25-year-old do you know, girl, that doesn't have an ungodly amount of pictures? Almost all of them. Almost all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and this girl's gonna just show up out of nowhere.
Well, you see, I don't really, because if I don't recognize the name or the picture, I don't pay much attention to it. So like, I'll get a.
Oh, I gotta check it out.
I'll get a heart from. Or I get a like from somebody, and it's like it's fake too because they don't just like the most recent picture. They'll like a 3-month-old picture.
Yeah.
And that nobody's paid attention to. So I'll click on it, and obviously it's fake. But I don't follow them, I don't DM them, and like, so they get nothing out of me, and I get nothing out of them.
Yeah, no, it's definitely one of those things where it's like I go check out the pictures. Duh.
Oh yeah,
it's booty.
The only people I DM on Instagram are the same like 3 or 4 people that I just send memes to from time to time.
Oh, I barely DM anyone on Instagram. I have Facebook Messenger for that, just because I don't care about my life anymore.
Same.
Yeah, but it's just I think it's crazy. I think actually one of my favorite things I've ever seen was I just like every warm red-blooded American male. I watch porn.
Okay.
It's just something that we do, it's something that we know, something that we love. But I think the thing is that I knew who this girl was. I've seen her before. I know her name. I've actually searched for this person, and she's going to conveniently message me. And I got a message. Oh, hi, I'm in the Philippines on a shoot. And I'm like, oh, convenient. You're also not in the Philippines because you're getting gangbanged, by 4 dudes and a girl, weirdly. And it's like, all right, like, how far can I take this? That's what I do. I try to take it as far as possible.
I like to mess. I like to just prove that they're bots.
Oh,
so
yeah.
When I had Tinder, I would get constant
Tinder.
I would get like constant bot matches, and hey. So I always knew it was fake when they messaged me first. So there's the first thing. Like, so especially if it's hey, I was like, all right, it might be fake if they just say hey. If it's hey cutie, hey handsome, I'm like, oh, it's fake. It's fake. Well, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Hey, what's up? I'm so wet for you. I bet you are. You want to come over? No. Oh, please, I'm going to go shower and get ready for you. Who are you voting for president? I'm in the shower right now. Yeah, okay, me too. Bye.
Oh, so Hillary? No thanks.
So you're a Bernie, huh?
Oh, you're a Bernie Sanders? You're taking showers? Fucking weirdo.
I like how everybody is like still pro Bernie, even he was like the first person, out of 3.
I think it's crazy they're still pro Bernie, and he's like, yeah, let's get rid of this, and no one should have extra stuff. It's like 3 houses
There was a high schooler the other day. It was my neighbor's friend. Went back home, and I was like, and she's like, we were talking about something, and she's like, oh, don't tell me you're a Trump supporter. But I didn't vote, so I wasn't gonna be like, haha, yeah. But I was like, supporter, yeah. You had two options. You had two bad options. This was the better of the two for what I do with my life.
Don't talk about God Emperor Trump like that.
But she's like, I was like, why? Who would you because in high school, like, who would you have voted for? Bernie. He wasn't an option.
Yeah.
He dropped out. You didn't. You could not vote for. I mean, you could.
Yeah. I mean, literally, your options were Trump, Hillary,
Johnson,
and Gary Johnson, who was
or Harambe, obviously.
Harambe be praised. Johnson's out for Harambe. But he was baked.
I didn't follow. Like, I remember
that dude was baked.
I just remember my dad saying something about there being a third party named Johnson, but when it came to anything about media, news articles, anything, I never saw his name.
I think it was ridiculous. I mean, he could have probably got some headway if he would have been invited into like the stuff. I think that no matter what, if you're a presidential candidate, you should be invited to the presidential debates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then it would just be, instead of two old white people yelling at each other, it'd be four old white people yelling at each other, and that'd just be even better. I'd fucking watch that shit. I'm not going to watch Trump and Hillary. It'll be
the greatest debate. The debate of all debates.
It's huge. We're going to have so many people. It's going to be huge. All right.
Like Alec Baldwin videos.
I actually haven't seen them yet. I've been I've been so behind on almost everything.
So they're actually.
I just saw John Wick.
Is that the one where they kill his dog and?
Dude, spoilers. It's been out for like 4 years, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it either?
No.
Oh man, you got to see it. That's actually a really good movie. We just lost all of our viewers because of that.
Yes.
I am so sorry, Keanu. I know you're our listener, but and we just watched it. I'm gonna make him watch it, and then I'm gonna go watch John Wick 2. But we love you, Keanu. Just let us know.
What was good was Fantastic Beasts.
I didn't see it. I haven't watched a movie in forever. Actually, I take that. Like, I haven't gone out to watch a movie. I've watched movies on Amazon, and
I haven't gone out to see a movie in a long time. But
well,
somebody rented it.
June 1st.
June 1st.
June 1st is Deadpool 2.
No shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go watch The Love of My Life, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh my god, he's the love of his own life.
Dude, he is. Like, there's been two people on this earth that we don't deserve: Steve Irwin and Ryan Reynolds.
Clint Eastwood.
Well, Clint Eastwood's great, but
Simulate.
Right. I don't know why you're yelling at me.
It's a very monotone kind of thing.
Yeah, go back to the tape. But I think that Ryan Reynolds has just been amazing. Fuck, we got off on a tangent. We're not even talking about Instagram. I do follow him on Instagram. So there we go. That's you don't.
I don't think I follow. Oh, I follow Jessica Chastain.
What the fuck is that?
You see Interstellar?
Yeah.
The redhead.
Oh, okay.
I've seen movies with her. She's got to be the most beautiful actor. Or no, okay.
Wow, you are literally destroying. Because Scarlett Johansson's listening to us right now.
Sorry, Scarlett.
And she's like, "Wow, I'm not beautiful."
Well, I got Natalie Portman on number 1.
Okay, I'm not even talking to you anymore, even though we have to do this podcast.
Where's Natalie Portman on your list? She's got to be on there.
She's up there, but I mean, it's not going to be. I don't know. Everyone has a different opinion. Everyone has a different number 1. No one's going to have the same list. It's just one of those things. Maybe we'll talk about our list later on.
You got Kristen Stewart on there?
I do not have Kristen Stewart on there.
And that brings me up because she was in a Rolling Stones video for their new album, which I wanted to ask you if you would listen to. It's the blue one. It's called...
No. I haven't heard any of it.
So I listened to it today because I just want to see how good it was. It's amazing.
With her singing?
No, she's acting in it. She's acting in a video for the album.
Oh, so the video.
Yeah.
So if I listen to the song on audio only, I should be fine.
You should be fine. But she's in the video, and she's not the most unattractive. I don't see what people think she's so gross for or anything.
No, she's not gross.
Her acting skills are.
Well, I think that there's more than one person. I think that you can't just hold that against her. I think another person, and I'm not going to say the name, because what if they're eventually a person on here, does the same stuff. It's the same face. That's the only problem. It's the same face. If you keep doing the exact same face and you're just like, what? Like, no way. You know what I mean? Like, if Keanu Reeves could only pull off is from Bill and Ted, he would not be an actor anymore. Like, could you imagine Neo going, the Matrix is like not even there. Whoa. By the way, I just found out Will Smith was supposed to be the main part. He was supposed to be Neo
For
the Matrix, which means that
I think I've actually heard about that.
Yeah,
before.
which that would have been literally black people versus white people. Because Agent Smith, it turns into a shitload of white people. So
that would just fit into our today's society,
Well, yeah, but I mean, no, I got friends that just don't they don't care. No one cares anymore. It's
nobody does care. It got out of hand way too quickly, and it didn't have to. And
it all started with Harambe. No one had these problems while he was alive.
Oh my god, he's a stupid gorilla. See, that's what I never got. So I found out when I was about him dying when I was in Greenland.
Yeah.
And just the outburst on social media, I deleted my Facebook for 3 months, or stopped my Facebook for 3 months, because it blew up worse than Michael Jackson's death.
Yeah, well,
and I didn't get it. What are people like? I'm from Rhode Island, so that's where the majority of my friends or my Facebook friends are from. What do people in Rhode Island care about a gorilla from Cincinnati?
I actually have an answer for you.
All right.
All right. So there's been a couple of different things, right? So you have Harambe, you have Cecil the lion. Remember? Mm-hmm. So if you give a animal a name and everyone's like, oh my god, that's oh my god, it's Rose the Sloth, and Rose the Sloth attacks someone. I don't know why I chose a sloth, but they chose.
Sloths are amazing.
Yeah, so it's because it humanizes them. It gives them a name. It gives them a name, which automatically. I mean, no one gave two fucks about lions. All right, everyone's okay with Mufasa dying and Scar killing him, but some dentist in fucking New Hampshire, I don't know if it was New Hampshire, goes and kills a lion named Cecil, and the fucking world explodes.
Right, but I can guarantee you that 98% of my friends had never heard the name Harambe before.
Oh yeah, I didn't know anything about Harambe.
I was like, what is this? Some African city that went under?
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. It comes back to social media stuff. Because
and then who would have started? It had to be somebody that was there, or the news.
It was the news. It was the news. The news got around, but it was on my social media. It was on Instagram. I had pictures on Instagram. Again, fitness models had posted pictures on Instagram about Harambe, showing their support because it was going to show that people would follow them.
I saw somebody in Australia get a tattoo that says R.I.P. Harambe on it.
They should have R.I.P. Steve Irwin, because that would make more sense, and he was way better.
You ever hear about I mean, you know how he died. You got the stingray.
Yeah.
So doctors say he would have lived if he kept it in there.
Steve doesn't care, man.
Did you ever hear that?
No, I didn't hear that. Actually.
Yeah, so Steve Irwin, being the badass he was, got stabbed with it, and he pulled it out, bleeding out all the way, because he pulled it out underwater, bleeding out on his way back up to the boat. And doctors say, and especially underwater, it's going to cause more blood to flow.
Huh.
But the doctors say that if he had kept it in and waited and kept it in until he got to a hospital, he would have lived. But since he pulled it out underwater, by the time he got to the hospital, or would have gotten to the hospital, he had lost a lot of blood. Whereas the stingray little stinger thingy, was keeping it would have kept the blood in and everything flowing. Because he pulled it out, everything started to flow out.
Hey, I heard it was a hit. I'm just not gonna jump into that. It's great.
Hey, yo, Stingray, he's $10.
Hey, yo, bro.
Awesome. He's making
Go
too
get
much
this
money.
dude.
He's too famous.
He's too big. He's too big. We gotta
Good
take him out.
Good job, Stingy.
Hey, Bobby the Stingray, I need you to come over here, please.
You call me Ray for short. Get over here.
Yeah, Ray. He's been talking shit about your family. He said you guys all. He said, and I'm gonna say it like he did. You're not that beautiful, Mike. You know, and it's just.
That was actually pretty good.
Thanks. I can only do.
More like Crocodile Dundee, but you know.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. I can literally only do Australian.
This is a knife.
I want to be a voice actor, but I can only be an Australian like cartoon voice actor. So if anyone's looking for a voice actor that is needed to be an Australian, let me know. With that, we're gonna have to take a break. So we will be right back
with Idiot.
All right, and we are back. This portion of the podcast, we're actually going to ask each other the dumbest and or most fucked up questions that we could think of. And
they're going to be fucked up. I'm done. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this is going to be damn. Now I got to reconsider.
Well, no, you don't have to reconsider. It's just a question. If you just want to ask me the question, it's our first one, and then we'll start actually thinking of extra stuff. We're ill prepared, by the way, just so everyone knows that. We wrote nothing down. This is unscripted. We're all off the top of the head. We're fucking doing it live.
Doing it live.
All right.
Live with Dustin and Sean.
Like again, this is ID 10 Tango, and we are going to ask fucked up questions to each other to elicit a response. Pretty much, we're just going to try to actually defend our position and try to see if the other person will fight us on it.
Okay.
All right.
Also, for those of you like me, ID 10 Tango spells out idiot.
Yeah.
I didn't get that at first.
It's ID 10 Tango. Write it down. It'll spell out ID10T. So.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
A little bit of a play on different words and stuff like that. Anyways.
Okay.
What's your question?
Battlefield, Call of Duty, or Wildlands?
Am I fucking one?
No.
Oh, Battlefield, Call of Duty, or Wildlands? Which Call of Duty are we talking about? Are we talking like just franchises? Because Wildlands
We're talking about most recents.
Oh, fuck Call of Duty, dude.
And then on top of that, for Call of Duty, alright, so let's see how we do this. Alright, out of the three, which one do you prefer? Favorite?
Wildlands.
And why?
I think Wildlands is just a better take on stuff. I do wish there was a little bit more like co-op stuff where it was like actually kind of difficult, kind of like Battlefield 1. But you know, I think it's massive. I get to fly a helicopter, I get to fly a plane, I get to just fuck off and jump into the middle of somewhere and yell Leroy Jenkins, you know, and tell people, hey, I'm going pistols only. This actually did just happen. I was like, I'm going in pistols only, guys, and I fucking just did not see it. I don't know if my tactics were garbage or what, but I just ran in, and I got destroyed. So much that they actually had to come save me because I was in the middle of the base, and they were all on the outskirts. I drove a car into the middle of the base and just started a war. And I was down in about 5 seconds. I think that's the best part is like that. I think that
you do what you want, kind of.
Yeah, you do what you want. I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's just kind of a preference thing. I feel like I could take over Bolivia right now. You know, El Sueño did it, so why not? El Jefe de los Jefe. But it's just one of those things. It's like I don't really see the appeal of Call of Duty anymore. It's just gotten out of fucking control.
It has, and then that leads me to a secondary part of that is their new World War II. I think they're just riding off what Battlefield did with World War I. Yeah. And they've already done World War II.
That was their initial one.
It was Call of Duty 2, the big red one, there was one.
Well, they had World of War.
Okay,
which was one of the best.
So they had a few of World War II.
Yeah.
And then they got way too out of hand and out of control with the futuristic stuff. And I was playing Infinite Warfare my friend's house the other day, and like, it's stupid. And he's playing too, and this is where I like Battlefield so much better. And is like you can literally hear the 10-year-old, like the 10-year-old on the other side going, "Oh, your mom."
Oh,
Whereas Battlefield,
fuck you are so stupid.
yeah, like at Battlefield, I mean, if there is that 10-year-old the other side, first of all, you can't hear him.
Yeah.
Second of all, like nobody's really that immature on Battlefield. I have had one bad experience where I shot a dude, and he's like, "Nice cheat, asshole." So I messaged him back. I was like, I was like, bang, bang, 1 dead, bang, 2 dead, bang, 3. And then I died, and he's like, "No, it's cheat, asshole." I was like, "What are you talking about, dude?" Cool. I was like, alright. But yeah, so I think, like, I saw this Call of Duty World War II thing, and the first thing is you've already got 2 or 3 games that involve World War II, so why? And second of all, you're just riding off Battlefield because they went back in time to World War One.
Well, World War II is...
There's a lot to cover.
In all honesty, no, I mean, it's overplayed. They did World War II so much that it's absolutely overplayed. Where's the Vietnam one?
Battlefield did it.
Battlefield did it? Oh.
There's a Battlefield Vietnam, and there's an extension to Bad Company 2 that's Vietnam as well. Where's Korea?
Yeah, where's Korea?
Yeah, where's Korea? So I would challenge Call of Duty to make, if instead of going back to World War II, trying to write off what they've already done and what Battlefield did.
Yeah.
Because they know Battlefield did well with Battlefield 1. It was a hit. So they're trying to do the same thing. Yeah. But they've already done that. So here's a challenge for, Infinity Ward? Or Activision? Activision. Right? That's the one that makes it?
I have zero idea.
I don't know. They're going back and forth with Black Ops. And
yeah.
So I think it's Activision that was the original. Make a Korea game. It's going to be hard because it's not a very focused on war, and as far as I know, is very differently fought than most other wars, and it was very, very artillery and mortar based, and it was like a very generation gap war.
Yeah, well, I did.
So that's where the challenge would be, is trying to make it a game that's playable, where you can have dudes on the ground, dudes in the air, and enemy, and set up bases, and it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be fun.
I actually saw a meme the other day, and it was like, can we please have a Revolutionary War game so that it will take 2 minutes to load my gun so I could fucking live that long in the goddamn game. You die so quick in half these games.
Yeah.
Like the dudes that go like 32-2, you're like, fuck off, bro.
You know how long that would take? Just so I can take 2 minutes to load my Kentucky rifle and miss.
Oh, I'd be so fucked. I'd be so mad, but at the same time, you'd be like, oh, okay. Alright.
Alright, so let's go into these. That was my tangent. I want to see what you like better, and then I want to go on that Call of Duty tangent about they could be making something better than what they're doing. And at this point, they're just stretching what they got to try to make money. But 11, 13 games later, it's hard.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because nobody likes the futuristic thing, and now they're just riding off what they've done and what Battlefield did. So
yeah.
Sorry.
All right. So here's my question.
Okay.
You go out one night, and whenever you turn 21, you go out one night and you just get plastered and wake up the next morning, and your dick is gone. What do you do?
Did I black out?
Oh, you blacked out.
Oh, I blacked out. Fuck. Okay. You've seen The Hangover, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna retrace my fucking steps.
You're actually gonna investigate as to what happened?
You wouldn't want to know where your dick is?
Well, I mean, I am very attached to him. But
I mean, like, I'd search my bed first to make sure I didn't just vigorously masturbate and yank it.
I mean, there would be blood. I'm talking. You have. It's not a vagina, but there is just skin perfectly on there.
Like
that it looks like you never had a dick.
In that case, I'm going to change my answer to The Hangover. You ever see Big? Remix that Wish?
Yeah.
I'm going to go find one and wish her it back.
You're going to... Well, I mean, you know what? I think I would actually still retrace my steps, because at that point,
But if it's perfectly like there's nothing there, like there was never anything there, I want to be kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it would. First off, I think it would take you, 30 minutes to an hour to really just fucking get over the fact that you've lost your dick.
I wouldn't realize until I went to go pee and it started coming out of my ass, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. You'd have to pee out of your ass.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh damn, I gotta take a shit, and then you start peeing, and you're like,
oh man,
or think
about that.
You're like, you pull down your pants, you're gonna pull your dong out, and then and nothing comes out, so you're like, what the fuck? And you just feel it running down your back. Ugh.
Or you just it's spraying out your ass onto the floor.
Or what if you still had your dick, but you're like, you look down and you're like, oh shit, where's my dick? And you start peeing out of the middle of your back, and turn around in the mirror, there's your dick.
Oh man, back. I think the thing is you still have to investigate. The reason why, well, first off, if your dick's in the middle of your back, there's no sleeping on your back anymore. Like, that's just a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can still fuck bitches, though.
Very true, but
you can't really look at them when they're doing it.
Yeah, I guess you finally get reverse cowgirled.
But you're the reverse and she's the cowgirl.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. But I think the thing is, like, if you woke up one day and your dick was just gone, you have to go investigate, because, like, there's so many things that could happen that your penis would be gone. Gypsies, voodoo,
your girlfriend.
Is she a plastic surgeon? Oh my god, what if your girlfriend's a plastic surgeon and she wanted to date a girl?
Well, if I had a girlfriend, I would give you an answer, but and for any I'm very, very lonely, and I gave out my name at the beginning of this. So.
Yeah, we'll make sure they understand where our Facebook is too, and Instagram. Weird, but no, I think that's the thing. You have to investigate, because if it is voodoo or it is like a gypsy, you could get it back.
That depends. What'd you do to your...
well, exactly. You have to investigate to find out what you did.
You have to find out what you did to get rid of it in the first place.
And then you have to go on this crazy adventure. You know what? Losing your dick might be the best adventure you've ever had in your life.
You can make a video game out of that. There you go, Activision. Make an adventure out of that.
Don't put it on your back, though, because then that'd just be weird. You can't drive anywhere. Because if you get a hard on, you're just going to be like facing forward and your fucking dick's just like pushing up. And you get in an accident, you just broke your penis.
I also look at look at that hot chick next to me, and you start getting boner. And
you're just like pushing forward or something.
And she's like, "What the fuck?"
It'd just be weird.
You got this little pricker sticking out of your back.
I think that, man, that'd be.
You're trying to wear like really baggy clothes, because otherwise you're just swinging around in your little t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, you couldn't wear tight shirts. That's also true. Or no, you could wear tight shirts because they wear fucking tight pants. Slim fit shirts, skinny jeans. Now, here's the thing, though.
It's still
here's the thing. If you are a hipster and you lose your penis, you might wait a couple days because your skinny jeans are going to fit so fucking good.
They probably just lost it from vaping anyways.
Yeah, you probably did just lose it from vaping, but, you never know. If you hear the footsteps, that's our mom coming down the stairs. We just need 5 more minutes, Mom, okay? So I think that if you do, don't talk about her. I heard that, if you lose it, I mean, I guess that would be the same. What if the gypsy took it from you because you're not using it? You could make a whole movie and a video game out of this, and it would literally your catchphrase is, if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it.
All right, so that's the thing. How do you get it back? You can't, because they so you weren't using it, so they took it. So in order to get it back, you'd have to use it, but you don't have it. You buy a dildo and just go from there. I
guess, or you just get pegged.
That's somebody else's though. So they're using it, so it only benefits them. And next thing you know, your asshole is just getting nicer and nicer because you're using it and gaining
nicer and nicer. Well, I mean, you know what? At that point, if you do. You're gonna have to maybe you're if you're not using it and you lose it, and you have to prove that you are going to be sexually active and take care of the world that is. You're gonna you're gonna do yourself justice and get your penis back at no matter the cost.
Can you request having it back in a bigger size?
No, a little different color as well.
Yeah, I'd like it 7 inches in red, please.
7 inches in red.
It was red before.
Why would you go with red? If you're gonna do anything,
They
well,
really show like there's blood flowing in that thing.
you couldn't do like a purple or something like that, because then the girls will be like, oh my god, it's so cute, and then you're like, my penis isn't cute, it's manly. Like, shut up. And then you just get in trouble and you're not using it anymore, and the gypsy woman takes it back. You know.
But then you can easily explain to them that they laughed at it.
Very true. Very true. All right. So we have about 5 minutes left of
Bye, bitch.
this podcast. Bye, Mom. Of this podcast, and I'm gonna ask a different question. Now, with this section, we're actually gonna start bringing people in. Oh my God, up or down? Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Fuck's sake! It's like a fucking God.
It's because he doesn't have a car, so he's gonna stay here.
He doesn't have a car, so he has to use the two-legged express. So
Oh, he's crying.
He's so bad. So when we do have people come on, and we're actually going to have people start coming on, and we're going to kind of interview them, and we're going to initially talk about our stuff, and then we're going to ask them those fucked up questions. But at the very end, we're going to actually ask the same question, a fuck, marry, kill, an FMK, if you will, of 3 people. You know, if you guys don't know what it is, I asked the question of you have to fuck, marry, or kill these 3 people. Now, here's the thing: the fuck and marry people are going to stay in there, but the kill person's killed. No one could ever take that person. So you're me and you are the first people.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 2 people are going to die today, and the one person who's left will be the only one left, and then we'll keep it on from there. We'll ask the next person. So I am actually prepared for this.
Are you?
I am. We're actually going to start off with kind of more manly men, because I want to start off with men.
I think I know where you're going with this, because you've asked me it before and then you changed it. So.
I did change it, but I'm going to change it even more.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Chuck Norris,
All right.
Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
See, this is where you're already mad at me. Chuck Norris, Clint Eastwood, John Wayne.
Oh. Okay. I thought you were gonna say somebody else. And I was all right.
Who?
All right. So.
Is it Matt Best?
Yeah.
We all love Matt Best.
Yeah, we all
Matt
love
Best.
Matt Best.
Eventually, you're gonna have some sex with one of us.
Because you asked me that before, and
I did ask you that, but that was just because I just wanted to get a fucking reaction from you. But yeah, so all right, so you have Chuck Norris,
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood, John Wayne. 3 of the manliest men that have ever happened.
All right, so John Wayne's already dead, so I'm gonna kill him.
No, all right, they're all alive, and they're all in their prime.
Oh, marry Clint Eastwood.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you're marrying Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna because he's my favorite. He's my favorite actor of all time. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with.
The tension's mounting.
It is mounting. I'm gonna go with.
Partner.
Fuck Chuck Norris.
Are you gonna fuck Chuck Norris, or is Chuck Norris gonna fuck you?
And here's the thing.
Okay.
I fuck Chuck.
I fuck Chuck.
I fuck Chuck.
So you
and also that, you know, he was the defender.
All right. Well, we don't know.
So defenders already fucked each other. And then.
True. If anyone doesn't know,
he's already got he's martial arty gifted.
Yeah.
So I think it would be a fun experience, and then I guess that just leaves with John Wayne being killed. Sorry, John Wayne. You had great talent. You were a great actor and everything else, but it just boiled down to that. Okay.
All right. I see what you did, and you might have convinced me. I don't know. Now, I think I'm marrying Chuck Norris. Okay.
I mean, you can fuck him whenever you want.
He just an amazing beard. right?
All right, but so did
And-
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood had a good beard in the Outlaw Joseph Wells, absolutely, but he didn't have the best beard. The best beard was Chuck Norris, and I think it was just beautiful. He's actually, but like you said, he's martial arty. He's going to protect me, but at the same time, really with these dudes, are we the ones fucking them, or are they going to fuck us? Because it feels like they're going to fuck us because they're all going to. And at that point, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to kill John Wayne because I feel like he has a huge penis. Alright? I feel like he is, that schlong is just, that schlong is long. Alright? It's gotta be massive. Because he could only wear like denim jeans.
Are you John Wayne?
Are you John Wayne? Oh no, this is John Wayne. I'm Big John
He
Wayne.
just pulls out his fucking 44 and shoves it in your ass. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. In 44, we're talking centimeters, which if I do my math correctly, is probably 13 inches. I have no fucking idea, by the way, just so everyone knows. And then I'm gonna, I'm fucking Clint Eastwood. And by that, Clint Eastwood's probably fucking me.
With a scar on his mouth.
Yeah, absolutely. I just like the voice. I think the voice would be soothing at night. Like if someone broke in,
He'd put it
on
in.
the one night stand that we're together.
He put it in, you just grunt. He'd just grunt like he does all the time in Gran Torino.
And he wouldn't talk. There'd be no pillow talk after, so I feel like that'd be good.
No, he'd probably offer you a cigar afterwards.
I mean, he would offer me a cigar, but we're not going to talk. Like, unless it's like from Gran Torino where he just talks about like racist stuff all the time. But I'm not sure I want that. But there's our answers.
So we
actually have two. So
And John Wayne.
Chuck Norris and Clint Eastwood will be in there next week.
Sorry, Jay Wayne.
And John Wayne, I apologize. I shouldn't have brought you out that early. But I didn't really know who else to go with for like some of the manliest men.
We both killed him.
Yeah, we both just
What?
and it was a slow death. It wasn't even that nice.
We were jealous of it, so we chopped it off.
Yeah.
First.
So, anyways, that is it. That's our first podcast.
That wraps up the idiot.
Yeah, wraps up the ID10 Tango. We will be on Facebook, Instagram, and we will have a email soon. Whenever I edit all this, of course, it's going to be like that. But just let us know, if you guys have any questions or you want to add someone to the FMK or you just have a really fucked up question or you want me to just say something absolutely messed up to Sean or one of our guests.
Or you have an idea that you want us to kind of rant about.
Yeah.
Even if we don't know, we'll look it up and we'll probably get triggered,
Yeah, absolutely.
Hashtag millennials for life.
Millennials for life. If you're out there and you're a very talented person and you want to, make us a jingle for free, that'd be great. We're the best, like a jingle, like the beginning. But if not, then we'll eventually figure it out. But yeah,
we'll just copyright a song and that'll be good.
Copyright. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll take the hit legally. Just let us know. So that's it, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Adios and bye.